and welcome to our first Eldritch Moon draft here on Cheap SMTG. So looking at this pack, got an Exalter of Sin, which I think is pretty nice if we can get Delirium. If you get to trade with a body, and obviously it's... Okay, so this is not the card I thought it was. So this is my sacrifice on a permanent if you do... Okay, that seems pretty good. When transfer, okay, that's the thing. This is also, I think, very good in the aggressive vampires deck. I think we just want choking restraints though. Like, pacifism effects are always really strong, and I think this is no exception. I don't think permeating mass is particularly good, by the way. Basically just like bad death touch. Okay, Mockery of Nature is not one of the best emerge cards, I don't think. This is like Otherworldly Journey or whatever it's called. A blinker thing. It's Werewolf. Attacks you add red. You can flip it into a 5/4, that seems pretty good. Okay, well none of the white cards are super impressive. I think we're just taking this werewolf. It seems like it has a decent amount of upside. Oh, there's also Ruthless Disposal, actually. I didn't see that. I think this is quite strong. I mean, it's such a weird card, I could definitely be wrong, but I think this card is good. I'm going to take it. Like, it is card disadvantage, but you're getting to kill two of your opponent's biggest things, presumably. Okay, so cards that stand out from this pack to me, I think this Drugstore Shieldmate is quite good. Like, a 3/2 flash is already good, and if you can play this as a combat trick, it's pretty nice. It's also Boon of Emrakul, though. So both, I've seen good stuff. Oh, and a Choking Restraints is still in the pack? Oh, that's great news. I think we want Choking Restraints over Boon of Emrakul. It's a pretty good sign for us, seeing all these good black and white cards still in the pack. But yeah, I think I like the Choking Restraints a little more. A little more than the Shieldmate as well. This doesn't do anything. Dawn-Gryph is pretty good though. And there's also an Ironclad Slayer, which is actually excellent with 2 Choking Restraints. If we get into a long game, we get to sacrifice for restraints and bring it back with Ironclad Slayer. That seems very good. I like Dawn-Gryph quite a bit too, but I think this is better for us. Rise from the Grave is solid as well, I think, but I'd rather take an Ironclad Slayer. Ooh, there's a Murder still in the pack? That is crazy. This is an absolutely premier uncommon. Outside of that, in fact, Olivia's Dragoon is quite good. Okay, both black and white are seeming quite open. I can't remember what this card does. +1/+1 if you have Delirium. It has Menace. It's fine. But yeah, certainly slamming this Murder. So we have like 4 good removal spells already. It's insane. Okay, Certain Death. I think, like, generally you play the first one of these. Like, it's bad removal, but it's kind of a necessary evil. However, given that we already have like 4 excellent removal spells, I'm not sure if we necessarily want it. I don't think we're a Laboratory Boots deck at this stage. Spectral Reserves, I think, just isn't quite good enough. I guess we take Certain Death. Norwood Dryad is pretty good as well, but really just want to take black and white cards at this stage if we can. Okay, this seems like a pretty bad combat trick. We're just taking Guardian of Pilgrims here. I'm not going to be super aggressive, I don't think, but it's a pretty solid 2-drop. Out of these other cards, like Enlightened Maniac is fine, but just take a decent 2-drop in white here. Okay, so we've got Faithbearer Paladin, Guardian of Pilgrims, and this guy will get to discard to lose life. And we don't have any Madness cards yet, and Black-White isn't super high on them. We probably just want the 2-drop. Like, this does have some upside, like, it's a 3-2 that will occasionally randomly kill your opponent, which is pretty good, but I just like the 2-drop here. But I'm really happy with the start we've made, getting all this removal so early on. Do have to make sure we have enough creatures to sacrifice to Ruthless Disposal. And anything that like makes tokens or something goes up in value. Okay, so Magic Online had quite the issue. I think didn't miss too many picks. So here we have a Markov Crusader, that's Haste Song Control Vampire. This seems fine. There's Identity Thief, which I don't think is very good. So I think I'm not sure I like this Markov Crusader that much. 4-3 for 5. I think I'm just going to take Steadfast Kfar. It's like attacks as a 3-2, it seems quite good. So yeah, Magic Online basically decided not to show any picks for a while. But we just got through the dregs of that path, so hopefully it won't be the end of the world for our draft. So out of this pack, that seems fine, but we're not in blue, no reason to switch over to it. So this I think is very good, right? So we have, this is a human, that isn't a human, this is a human, and you honestly don't need that many. On the other hand, there's just another Choking Restraints. But I think we actually want the creature here. Like, I think this is a premium creature. Ooh, so we get another Ironclad Slayer? That seems very good for us. There's also a Dawn-Gryph, but I think I want the Slayer more here. It's also a hit off Courageous Outrider, which is nice, but yeah, given we have 2 Choking Restraints, it seems very good. Okay, this is fairly awful. Lunarch Mantle, what do you do? It seems terrible. Does this? I think we just take Graph Rats. Whispers of Endripple I don't like either. It's just, by the time you get Delirium, your opponent's often not going to have 2 cards you want them to discard. Don't like either of the auras. I think it's between that and Succumb to Temptation, but yeah, double black's an issue as well. I think we just want Graph Rats. If you get to meld it, it's pretty nice. Okay, there's another Ironclad Slayer or a Dawn-Gryph. I think we want the Ironclad Slayer again. So if we get like any of that black -3 aura, that would be really good with Ironclad Slayer, but I think the card's just good. And we don't have any flyers yet is an issue, but we do have a lot of removals, so I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to take the 3-drop. Okay. Let's just do top 2 cards go green. Well, I guess that's good with the Ironclad Slayers, right? Don't think I like Stand Your Ground. Cultist Staff is like almost good enough, I think. Maybe that's the pick. It's also, Ironclad Slayer also gets back equipment, right? Yeah. I think Cultist Staff is actually okay. Okay, this might be quite good in our deck. It's a 2/3 Flying Defender, and if you have Delirium, it can attack. I think that's kind of what our deck needs. Our deck needs this. It needs a finisher, really, our deck, but we're set up for quite a good like black-white control deck. Okay, I think I like a Faithbearer Paladin here. It's not great or anything, but I think it's fine. This one has hexproof, right? You can't really splash in this format, and I don't fancy playing 9 for it. I guess we take this Field Creeper. The way this would become playable is if we really wanted Delirium. So... Whoa, Clear Shot's still in this pack? That's crazy. This is like a premium green uncommon. I'm going to hate draft it here just because there's no way I'm playing Graph Rats given that we're not going to get a Midnight Scavenger. Sure, let's just take a cut black, I think, here. There's no way we're going to board this in, so I'm going to take the Disenchant. So let's do... Well, I think this card's really bad and I'd like someone to play against me, so I'm going to take the Innkeeper. So white certainly seemed more open than black in that pack. It's possible we end up having to abandon this Murder, but black did seem possibly more open coming from the other side. Okay, Geese's Bidding is nice. I think that's what we're taking. Because black did seem kind of open in pack 1, so... And we didn't pass any in pack 2, so it's pretty possible we get hooked up with black here. I think I like Geese's Bidding. I guess Madnessing Geese's Bidding or Ruthless Disposal might be a bit ambitious, but it's just a good card. Ooh, nice. Accursed Witch. Angelic Purge would be very good too, but certainly taking the Accursed Witch here. This is actually a pretty good finisher, if you can get it flipped. This pack on your hand is very lackluster. I don't think we're aggressive enough for Gossip Monger. We only have 11 creatures. So I guess we take like either Stallion of Ashmouth or Rotten Heart Ghoul. Well, we're kind of struggling to get Delirium. So I guess we take the Ghoul. It's not great. Okay, so I guess this is between Moreland Drifter and Militant Inquisitor. I don't really think we have enough creatures to play Grotesque Mutation. The other side of Inquisitor is it's another hit off, it's another hit off our Courageous Outrider. We do have 1 equipment. On the other hand, Moreland Drifter is probably just a better card. But we have a few 2s already. I think I like the Inquisitor here. Okay, Strength of Arms is maybe okay. There's also a Twins, but we don't really have a good way to madness it. I think we take Strength of Arms probably. So we have between Throttle and Twins. So I think Throttle is a better card. The reason to take Twins would be we only have 13 creatures at the moment. I think I just want this Throttle though. We could actually play Merciless Resolve, I think, in this deck. Because we kind of want to go to the late game here. Okay, I think we just want Crow here. It's good with these Ironclad Slayers, getting an aura or an equipment in the yard. And I don't think we have like enough creatures to play this Truth Save Sensor as a second equipment. It would probably replace the Cultist Staff, I think, but the I think the upside of getting the crow is better. Sure, Thick Emissary. I'm not sure if we'll start it. It's a nice sideboard card against some decks. I'll take Apparatus. I'll probably start in the board though. Playing any of these cards. Okay, so interesting first draft. We have a lot of removal, which is generally a good sign. Some of it very good, some of it not so good. So this is 15 creatures. I don't think we're playing all of them though. I don't think we're playing Craft Rats. So it just isn't good enough. And then I think we cut either Strength of Arms or Cultist Staff. It's a bit weird, but I kind of like Merciless Resolve in this deck. I could certainly see that being totally and utterly wrong, but it seems like drawing some cards is kind of what this deck wants. Like, we just want to... Because I think the big problem with this deck is we don't have, like, one big finisher. It's just going to win us the game. So we kind of need to just grind our opponents out by probably just drawing more cards from them is a good place to start. So I think I'm going to cut Strength of Arms. Because it's not so hot in a 14 creature deck anyway. I think we start it like this. I kind of like a Cemetery recruitment here, but we only have like 2 zombies. Doesn't seem great. I mean, it's fine getting back something else. But our creatures, like, other than a Cursed Witch, like, I guess Courageous Outrider, they're not, like, great to get back. A long game. Okay, 9/8. It's kind of weird because we have a lot more white cards, but we have more double black. We have double black in Murder and Geese's Bidding. I think we go 9 Swamps. Because it's pretty important to be able to cast Geese's Bidding on 4. That's fine. Alright, I'll see you back for round 1.